Our leadership group has Alex Harlot, who is our lone senior. We think she's the most underrated player in the SEC. She's started every game since she's been with us. Her leadership within our team has evolved every year. She spent the summer playing in the W League, which is basically similar to one of the baseball leagues for the current players to go play in. MVP of her team, which was one of the best teams in the league. So we expect big things from her. But our two junior leaders as well, Heather McGee, who's progressed year to year as quickly and from a coaching perspective, as nice it is to see with a kid just get better from her first year to second year to third year, as much off the field with her leadership as on the field. She's not here with us today because she took a little turn of her ankle last night. Should be okay for Friday. And then along with them, we've got Natalya Gomez, who's one of our new players, transferred from Memphis, where she was an all-conference player, scored 10 goals in her 2 years. But from day one with us, over the last maybe 18 months, she established herself as a leader in the team, leader in the locker room. When the game starts on Friday night, she'll be right in the middle of things, and you'll hear her voice from the stands. We feel very good about those three. We've got emerging leaders right behind them. Girls like Gracie Campbell, who's a local product for us from over in Denham Springs, a homeschool kid without much of a soccer background who came into our program and jumped in with all these national team players who, in the best training environments in the world growing up, and she's really settled in to be a big portion of our team. We've got Tori Sample, another kid who's had some injury issues but has developed into a solid starter and a big contributor for us this fall coming up. Nanda Pina, one of our internationals, spent the summer with the Mexican national team and looks quicker and tighter on the ball and has progressed again for us, and she's already chipped in maybe 4 goals a year. Below them, we've got our sophomore trio of kids who comprised really our first big recruiting class. A few years ago, we put a real impetus on going across the world and let's find the very best players and talk them into coming to LSU. And it's an international group that came last fall. All 3 of them made All-SEC, which was the first time in SEC history. 3 freshmen had made All-SEC together in their first year, and all 3 of them were freshman All-Americans. And we feel like they've all gotten substantially better in the last year. The biggest gains we see are between freshman and sophomore years and a little bit between sophomore and junior years, and then you're kind of an established player. But given the impact they made their freshman year, if they can translate the increased levels of just performance to start with, strength and conditioning, comfort level with what we're doing, we expect big things from all 3 of them.